Good morning. My name is David Schuster. I run the small cap value strategy here at Brown Advisory, and I'm going to be the moderator for our last panel before lunch. The rise of the megacity, challenges for social, medical, and environmental health. To my right is Dr. Robert Lawrence. In the middle, Dr. Kellogg Schwab. And then finally, to the right, Sean Callahan.
The typical dichotomy that's raised of top-down or bottoms-up doesn't really address the kinds of issues that challenge megacities. And that what is needed is a third sideways partner, people with expertise, people like Sean and Kellogg, who go and work with coalitions of grassroots people who say, you know, we are desperate to get a functioning water system that we can afford. Can you help us?
Many of these communities have very talented people that are in the communities. They may not have that education that we have, and they may not have the technology, but we need to plant the seeds with these people, and then they start growing it and showing the leadership. Even in concentrations where we have on the periphery of cities, where you have refugees that have either been environmental or due to conflict that come in, the organization that happens within the community is almost instantaneous. They have their normal either shuras in certain countries or group of elders or leaders in those communities. The trick is something that we call either positive deviance or looking at what is working in the community. And so you work with that positive aspect of the community and raise them up and strengthen their position within the community to work.
Unfortunately, most cities around the world have very minimal waste removal systems. And in the United States, we have a pressurized drinking water system, and it's a gravity-fed distribution of our waste out through these pipes. In places like Calcutta and others, it's an open trench, and that just flows away from the city. And so sanitation is an important linker, because without adequate waste removal, it's really hard to maintain clean water.
When you have poor infrastructure, when you don't have storm sewers, when you don't have all of the things that we associate with a well-constructed urban environment, I think we are going to be really facing some major threats with more extreme weather events. Flooding, if you've ever been up in the favelas surrounding Rio in Brazil, for example, those places are just disasters waiting to happen with abnormal rainfalls. One of the other big issues for megacities: infrastructure, housing, water sanitation, food. And part of the challenge that we're going to see increasingly around the world is supporting urban agriculture. It varies already. Some cities in Indonesia, 70% of the population in their largest cities are participating in urban agriculture.